Hi, and welcome to episode 24 of the Guy Who Sews podcast. My name is Sean, and this is my weekly podcast where I share my quilting adventures. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast, and I hope you check out some of my other videos as well. And if you're one of my returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back. It is great to see you here each and every week. So let's go ahead and get started. First up with our works in progress. The people that have been here in the past know that I've been working on the solar flare quilt amongst other projects, and last week I had showed you guys that I had done the 8 interior blocks, and the last couple of days I've been working on cutting out the rest of the fabric. There was another like 200 and some triangles and some other borders and that sort of thing there, so we got that done. But I was actually able to get some of the exterior ones done. There's 8 of these. It's missing the bottom, but these are trucking along quite well, and they will actually have the white and the grey at the bottom of these. So next week you'll see that, hopefully a bit more with the blue as well. And so that's that, and that's come along quite well, and I'm very, very pleased with the progress on that. And then the sweet treats, which is the one I've been calling the Scrappy Project with the ice cream blocks. I showed you this last week. I had hoped to get more progress done on that, but this was a prototype of the ice cream block I was going to do. Not 100% happy with it. I want it to be just a little bit narrower, and the applique needs a bit of work, but that's kind of the idea. Is it's going to be a mixture of the popsicles and the ice cream cone, so it kind of gives you an idea of what that will end up looking like. And then finally, the scrappy diamonds that I've been working on for a while. Last week I showed you I had done a partial row, and I've actually completed that, so now we have 3 full rows. Hopefully you can see this alright. The bottom one is the one that I did this week, and that is it for works in progress. So let's go ahead now into the week in review, which is just a short video of what I get up to during the week, sewing and sometimes a little extra, so please enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the week in review video. It does give you guys just a behind the scenes of what I get up to during the week. And if you are enjoying the video so far, definitely consider giving me a thumbs up and share with this video with your friends, because it helps me out immensely and spreads the word. Last week I asked you guys how long you thought it took me to record, edit, upload, and get the video ready for you guys to see each Sunday morning. And there was a wide range of guesses from 60 minutes up to several hours, and some of you guys got really close. The actual answer average that I've noticed is right at 3 hours per week to record these videos. I love doing it for you, and I just love hearing from you guys as well. So this week's question I'd like to ask is, I'm sure you'll have them, what is your one sewing tip? What piece of wisdom could you share with me and everyone else? Let me know in the comments. So I do have some mail call to share and a finished object. Before we do that, let's just go over a few quick news and announcements. First of all, this Saturday I'm joining my friend Donna Struntz over at Handmade by Ying, and I'm going to be making a drawstring project bag and possibly something else with her on her channel. using these fun fabrics. I believe I've shown these to you in the past, but I just love these, so I figure I'll show you again. So definitely check that out. I believe it's at 7 p.m. Eastern, but check out her channel just to be 100% sure on that. And if you haven't heard, she did enter some quilts in her local quilt show this week, and she came out with a first place. So congratulations, Donna. I am so happy and proud of you for trying and for your success. The next piece of next news I have for you guys is I will have a unboxing video coming out this week for the Lisa Marie swap. I participated in that. I have my partner's box. It arrived quite some time ago, and I've sent hers off yesterday, so I want to be able to share that with you guys this week. So hopefully later this week I'll be able to share that. And then I'm also going to do a sewing room tour in the very near future. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week or next, or possibly a little later, but I'll be able to show you around my little space, which I'm very excited for. So now it is time for our mail call, and the first thing I got this week was for the Solar Flake quilt. I had been cutting out all these wonderful triangles using a paper template, and it was just getting too much for me. So as much as it hurt me to spend $25 on a 45-degree triangle ruler, I went ahead and did it, and after cutting out all those triangles today, as much as it paid me to do it, it was worth every penny, and I'm sure I will use this again in the future. So if you ever have hundreds of something to cut out and you don't have a ruler, just bite the board and bite a ruler, and it'll work itself out. And then I also got some thread from Joanne. It's 1,000-meter spools of Gutermann, which I like to use for piecing, and I got it for $4 a piece. I mean, you really cannot beat that for a price. And then I also grabbed just some plain Kona black and white for backing and some other projects as well. I won't pull those out because they're pretty boring. And that was it for the mail call. And then the next thing I want to show you is a finished object. Now, you have seen this before about 10 or 12 episodes ago. It is the stained glass pet quilt. But the reason I'm pulling it out again and calling it a finished object is I was never entirely happy with it width-wise. It seemed just a little narrow. So what I did this week was I added an extra row here on this side, and the same deal on this side. So now it is approximately 36 or 37 inches wide, so it's a nice width for a lap quilt. And I had some leftover fabric to do it, and it kind of, to me, it feels like it blended in really well. And so I'm very excited to have this. I do have the backing fabric for that, so I'll be able to baste it and get it quilted and hopefully off to the rescue group fairly soon. I felt like I got a lot achieved this week. Monday I was off for Memorial Day, and I actually spent that cleaning up my sewing room and rearranging some stuff. I actually also got some storage to store individual projects. I believe it was So Becker a couple of weeks ago, showed us how she had the scrapbooking containers that you could use to put individual projects in, and that wasn't really going to work for me because I don't have shelving available like she does. But I got a little cart which I'm putting a picture of up here, and I'm doing the same sort of thing. I'm putting the separate project in each one, and I'm finding that it's working really nice. I can pull out a drawer with a project in it, work on it for a little bit, put everything back in, and put it away, and it's keeping my space a whole lot cleaner, especially since it is a shared space where I also use it as my home office. So that was Monday. I believe I mentioned it earlier, I was working quite hard on some items for the swap with Lisa Marie, which I'm going to show you in the unboxing video, hopefully next week. And so, yeah, I got that done, and then everything else I showed you this week. So I think I got a lot done. So the goals for this coming week then are going to be hopefully get some more progress done on the Scrappy Diamond, get some more done on the Solar Flake quilt since now everything's cut, and then I also want to get Clue 4 the So Sweet Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts. What a mouthful. I'm finally getting that one right. Done. I started that, but I kind of got interrupted part of the way through and I haven't finished that yet. So that is my goals for this week, and that pretty much concludes the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I always love hearing from you, so definitely leave me a comment. I hope you all have a great week. Get all your sewing in, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.